got to know that as of December, the system was shedding about 750 megawatts. That's quite colossal. And so one would have thought that having stabilized the power supply situation, especially with the supply of power, as it stands now, we are even exporting power, and the power situation will improve. But we realize that Ashanti region peculiarly has a major problem with power supply. The bottom line is that it's not just the supply of power into the grid, but also evacuating the power and distributing it. And so we are here with the team to see for ourselves the extent of the situation and the work that is being done to address the challenge. Gridco is injecting some major transformers to stabilize the power supply. ECG is also doing some major works, and then we expect that the power supply situation in Kumasi and its environments and Ashanti region in general should see significant improvement. But as sector minister, I thought it's only proper that I come here myself to inspect for myself and to see for myself the extent of work, what is being done, and what we can do to improve the situation in the Ashanti region. And so let me assure the people of Ashanti region that yes, we inherited a very weak power system. We inherited a power system that was shedding about 750 megawatts as of December, but we are determined to ensure that we stabilize the power supply and in particular supply power to Ashanti region, Kumasi, and stabilize the power situation. We are also injecting some major supply points in terms of power generation here in Kumasi. The Ameri power plants have been relocated to Kumasi to strengthen the resilience of the power delivery. Also, Senate is supposed to put some power plants here. AXA is also supposed to put some power plants here. So very soon, Ashanti region and Kumasi in particular will be a major point for the supply of power. And so, Minister, if you see us here, we cannot enter this region without calling on the landlord of the region, without calling on the governor. And so we thought that this should be the first point of call. And then we are in your hands. So whatever you decide for us, we are okay with that. Thank you very much.
Officially to the RCC and for that matter, the Guardian Citizens. And we want to appreciate your sense of urgency with regards to helping us solve this ongoing power problem in the region. For some few weeks, in some months, we've been having this erratic power supply. Others have blamed it on sabotage, others have blamed it on a lot of reasons. But the last time I met with the ECG in the power sector, what I noticed was that there was a communication gap between what they are doing and making that information available to the public. In times where there is even planned maintenance, you will hardly get to hear of it. And the only thing you realize is that your power is taken without recourse to anything. So I met them and I encouraged them that as much as possible, communication is part of the work. So if there is a challenge, let us know so that we can help you to be able to resolve it. Formally, they've not been complaining about any problems. And I'm thankful that you are letting us know that even as far back as December, they were shedding over 750 megawatts of power. I think that if this is known to the public and they are aware of the steps we are taking to resolve the same, they will be understanding as far as the issues are concerned so that they will know what is ahead of us and how we are working to make sure we resolve same. Yesterday was epic because it was almost all over the districts and municipalities. So I had a lot of complaints from most of the communities. In some instances, it goes off a minute and after 5 minutes or 3 minutes, it comes back on. And that aspect actually damages a lot of the electrical appliances. So if there is a major fault, it's better you put it off for some hours, fix it before you put it back on. And while doing that, you have to let the public be aware. Thankfully, just in the night, you are implementing the 24-hour economy in your ministry as well. You indicated that you'll be here so that together we can be on the field and then look at the situation and see how best we can stabilize the energy sector within the region. So welcome once again. We are here to make sure that your sector and everything regarding energy in the region is and we know that you are in to solve the problems. And once you are here, I'll dedicate the rest of my time. I will schedule other meetings, but I would want you to be on the field to appreciate some of the situations, so we can also equally engage all the other stakeholders on the field and then be able to help them in solving this problem in the shortest possible time. So once again, thank you for calling on us. Thank you for coming. Thank you for making yourself available to serve Madagana. Once in the region, definitely you have to go and pay homage to His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II. You are part of the region because you grew up in Mampo. You and your brother. So you are my home man. So we would go to Malaysia and then give some assurances to His Royal Majesty and also thank him for his support and his prayers in making sure that you get to where you are, and also let him know the commitment we are making to far as resolving this problem.
Otumfuo Chairman, the best now on that Otumfuo na Edikai, what an asi, Amaye. On one Nana, and the Jana Sabukusi, Honorable John Jinapo, Asante Mampo, no cool school in the Tito, and then the Haban for so, and Asante Mai, and the Gavin. And so, and we have Edikai, Honorable John Jinapo, ever Danasi. Na obviously go afutu akonche na acquire His Excellency the President. Amoakohene also Ghana man as energy minister no obiti also ye na tiya boama Ashanti Region so afanto no befla ebi o say the Latin community, especially the past 2 years in Kenya hon say Ashanti Mountain no ani bi wo kasale na eye afida kwabro north nipa bonfo akuti transformer kese uti cables a enebe ni omo akura lesa ka ho lesa ha ni no makumba issue street lights and someone what the cables na sha ba ku bi ha copper ala wo mu the copper ni wo future ti ene lesa ka ho asema the energy commission ai adomo o ma ya aluminium ye na everything must say about one no as no perform. Now I say that emra and can answer na ali bi basa. Nkoni bibuna no na nkani no. Ebi o so no so na saba. Eti na ona na eti say ye koso asante man. Wa ma na afa ni na siwa. Ari ya no ye. Eti na ban. Only engineers ahodo. NC was a very kind sent to Ghana and Annie, actually, one of us and Timothy. Jibu company or ha, ECG, penny or ha, ACU, and a VICU so ever ha. And then you two and a mobile was need to meet you one can answer no, it's me. Now, Omaba, now I will be glad to see our Santa Luma. Wait to be equity, Santa Luma. Tufo na yanam ni ejuma je se nra ni be cheo ni se aduma o de ahye zano onana no mukuso a ye na me wa uba George na poso ebe cheo na tufo ye ba no ya manisa ye de ensa ye ni panchu wo ti manchu shia so panchu esa Otumfuo bo ade agachi for bo ade nana no bo ade kawamen any security bo ade security bo ade Otumfuo ayi kwa bo ade se yefa achame su bo ade se yefa emra na buku isa monka His Excellency the President and we are one no dan Otumfuo Chairman the legacy na maybe ama honorable energy minister na waka bibi kakra.
Introducing the couple.
Enti Otumfuo Jami, we the best na the CEOs no action asana honorable energy minister action. Enti engineer Bagba one year CEO Otumfuo Owaunana. Engineer Kenzo one year VRE CEO Otumfuo Owaunana. Engineer Pepela one year ECG CEO. Otumfuo MC Omoto Chief of Media na the Chief Director and Chief also as Council of State representative for Ashanti Region. So we need to Otumfuo. Okay, I hope na ebaya the Energy Minister ever Arabechi. Energy Minister John Jinako, but you also need na Mr. Commission. So the buy the man na only Otumfuo na
Regional Minister, I can't know. Maybe Otumfuo Liba, Nana. It's a member have not few. Because the more Francis na Ashanti, Ashanti Mampongona Mili. It is a number na Nenima, a few number. Na Yinsa by this Minister no. SMA Bami Rachel Papa. Na mede mobesha desa se adwuma ye no si nyensa ni ba function o ma ni wo twesa no so no ni se de chiachia ti na wadama se kwena se be chia kakra na wakola wa frame na watensi kakra na ni e de ba tisu pa ni se eye kumansani Ashanti Region eye enyemonkania no mouse sebe bosome na watwi ekoi nkania na engineer esanse ekrono kesia na demand so increase se demand increase na se dia wu isu tikwa ese wo tikwa disio na isu articulator integrate ko for ayi omo di new transformer 145 MVA transformer replace nyane 63 no. Tina just say more double capacity no. Na etimi ma enkania na ejina na video bi also so wo switch ma ko new one ma. Ana challenges kakra wo. Nti omabi na enleda asa omo ye omo edumadi kakra no. Ma kumase na tembe pre edudumi. Ya meti na ka say na ko kwanda roba. Ne o ka say ile sa challenge na umunya no omo aswa no anasa ntina na jo tu for wada o ye sure sentania no e bit na yi na enye no kwa na yehwe ne se ye ko enim no nkania na bit na yi ye timi dia ye adwuma ama Ghana ne Ashanti na Otumfuo nti Minister of Energy because me kwala no ema ni oni di omani na mabeke transformer no ahwedumadi a omodi no na mekọ na se mekọ fikasie ma de amania akoma His Excellency President Mahama tulia na mesre kumasifo ne Ashanti na se munya wo check agrama enfidie na ebeso mu yekusua yeye na yedihuduma na ejina yi minimum kasai we are not sharing load fata ina mankania no ebe kwa manabo so kakra ama ye dibi ko Burkina dibi ko Cote d'Ivoire dibi ko Togo ya ko ton enya kwa so kakra ya ba nti madam problem ni ye she because we have enough generation to meet demand. But it is overflow. So we do another. That's all the book have now they are putting. And then the friend of transmission network.
and one problem that I want here more absorb. The Medema no is the Aseda Kessia, any cabia, the Mamia Minana, the Papa, Nidia, Otumfuo was the man opposition. It's a paper and a whole, another man's na wamama ya futu. This is a name of a minister. Otumfuo futu, and a panishra or the man, and so come until my baby the American. A human age. Say, and can you do one be a goof? It's a year and a home. As a meeting as well, as a meeting home, the Bashan and answer, Nadaruma, senior or woman, and I was so woman. See, I know what they make a seven with a civil building. Now, be as was, but also possible. Saying that I'm so much. Thank you very much.
Abichao, Mwapanya na Sabina Endo. Minister, you can't choose for Roma, Umba, and Omani Hawka cry out, and Yasan. It is true as a Jumel and Kumasi, and the Union. And me now, if you take a break, transform like a city or. But when you look at the so the cables, and also an outside million of a buy. And no, I'm not going to buy what you're chewing. And no, I don't say, why you want to. Adama Edema Minister, what you say, and what you for I so crashing in the wall. The Fufu, that the way of Fufu, I don't want to writing, and no one who saw why you come. And Ra, what you buy area, a year ago, when you say, Sir, Dumsor, maybe I want to go in you. And one was a baby, but it's what you don't know, here in Lago. We can for engineer for no minister, or generally that was a young quay. Now, any young you could get to say, Sunday, young cool, Santiman, Kumasi, Kenyas, you hope your own left now, Kumasi, as I made my friend to my place. About that, and there will be. None as the day now, I am occupying now about Abichao. The brand position crown on, and one more back. No, I will give you to the it was said, Baba is the person, no, the beach. So I am afraid of let's him. I said, you just a church. The one is what I am to so. So was it, Stapa or the bro said, Uti, so the other way, and the would be. Uti, also a letter. Ubaya was what a man was who release and turn to a new. Adama Lashole, best for one dear, and Inqua, ever one dear. And Adama Obaya was it with Babach, said you will not see. The two for the massive. Can't pay one way. Can't pay Regional Minister in a month. So, I don't know. So we are going to go to the Random. A person will not be material session inside. Oh, that's a bit, and then you know, that is also. So that they know about the tree, then what we talk about anymore. Since the year to the one who never did, you know, the God who never put over Abadano. No bomba celebrate Subia, I told Sibiano, look my Gina, Nai. No, says the worker, so Awomanso, car, said, power, no, said, or also, Mobe, no, so no, they said, the 1 year, a poor also, those who become one people of Regina. Sibiano for her. So some other guys will go number 4. Sister, we don't know about that and Basco. That is, you know, so hold that the people point to the people of Basco. To what say, who is this here? Let's say, the boy will be a lady. So there was the OTC as a normal. One hand in around the middle of the what's about so much on another was of Papa, or was it the city over GI? Now, if you did, to find a black, we'll do more. See, local as in a home come home. None of them don't see the media and never so. So you said you're talking by say, so now you know you're and so. So I said, I'm saying you don't have any election.
Oh, dear. I do not about Kurimo. Nation. And I will get the transformation that has happened.
What does that mean?
What it means is that ECG now can pick an additional 70 megawatts from this for this region. For these stations also, the Ameri power plant is just behind there. That's what we can get. Now,
It's not that
specific. The evacuation of the generation for America. We constructed a double circuit line from here to houses. Currently, there are 6 machines running. Installed about 1. You're supposed to have 10 units, totally. The line, each of the lines can carry more than 3 elements. We intentionally build a double one to ensure that exactly. So should any go out for it, and the other one will get a double.
So the American plant, the remaining 4, when do you estimate that will be done with September end? You should be done with that.
what happens is that now Kumasi is becoming another strong power generation. Formerly Kumasi was just a source. Now Kumasi is going to be a generation source.
So we're going to have like 3 generation hubs.
West we have where now we have because on the other side with that side and centers, all will be evacuated from the other.
Assuming you have access, 1070. So if you have access already, you have ministers visited us last week. We even went to Amoakohene. You're asking that if we can give them 200 megawatts, which means that there is an opportunity to export more power. But then we have to get our system right so that we see the local demand and export the rest.
And at the rate side also we have
In terms of the new switch chat, because we have installed a new switch chat.
So would that be integrated into the grid one?
And send it for them also they will connect our DNA transmission.
And send it to how many megawatts?
Send it to the architect.
We are bringing it to the grid. Okay, that is one. The efficiency is last time. And would that also be in command center? That makes I'll do the boss, I think. It's good. So you're becoming a reliable person.
Right. So what about the gas? The gas connection? Gas connection? To expand.
So you collect not nuclear. That will provide you with government community. It's by your own fuel. It's not on the you buy from GMP. I'll look at it. I want to have an idea of it. Let's assume you don't send the 65. Keep the 65 when heat comes to reduce the 65. So what we need to do is when we go back, we need to lower the situation and find out whether you need to put more plants here, knowing that you cannot bring fuel, fuel. Yeah. If you are the coast and you don't have grass, you can easily switch to the then you put the plants. And then the pipeline, the Genso pipeline, what's the maximum cost?
It's the infrastructure here is 300 km. I think it's a 24.
So then the pipeline is right here. Okay. Chibu, your hands.
Welcome to that's good. Means total 300 pounds.
No, I'm sure they will start in simple cycle before the eventually yes. Yeah. And the regular even in combined cycle, yeah, like phase 1. But you need a 2 phases before you can do it. Again, this is progress made to ensure that we have stable, reliable supply and delivery of power to the commercial entity, Ashanti region, and the whole nation in general. What you are seeing here is the completion of the 1.5 MBA transmission supply point. This BSP will greatly improve power distribution in the commercial entity because it replaces the old one, which is 66 MB. What it makes is that this transformer is more than double the capacity of the existing transformer. because the demand and growth for electricity has been increasing, the power supply situation in the Kumasi region. It is true that the power system we inherited is very fragile, quite weak. Indeed, the records will testify that throughout last year, every month there was load shedding. In fact, as of December, load shedding went as much as 750 megawatts. And so there's a lot of work that ought to be done to stabilize the situation. I'm happy to announce that so far the supply situation has been stable and we are able to export some excess amount of power. But there's still more work to be done. Beyond generating the power, you have to evacuate it, you have to transmit it, and you have to distribute it. So we are working around the clock to ensure that we address these challenges and ultimately ensure that we have very, very reliable supply and delivery of power. Let me commend RICO for completing this transformer. It's going to play a very, very significant role as far as power delivery is concerned. What we witnessed over the past 2 days has to do with the fact that when you are switching from one transformer to the other, we can have a remarkable improvement in gas delivery. Kumasi would eventually become a generation hub because we are looking at the Ameri plants here, we are looking at the Senate plants here, and we are looking at the AXA plants here. You put all that together, it will be hitting close to about 700 megawatts of power delivery from within Kumasi. And that is very, very monumental. So let me thank all the engineers and thank the media in particular for spending the whole day with us. And we keep monitoring the situation. Challenges are sometimes bound to happen. But as Minister, our duty is that when we have the challenges, we swiftly move into improve that. And I learned something very important from the Regional Minister. Is that the Kumasi area here, you must improve your communications. If you are going to switch from one transformer to the other, naturally, you are going to have some challenges. It's important that you pre-inform consumers and customers so that when that happens, there wouldn't be any panic. They will know that it's a temporal issue and that will be resolved in the shortest possible time. Particularly easy when you are going to do your routine or what you call regular maintenance. You know in advance that some areas will go on. It's only proper that you inform affected customers so that they can plan their lives around that. But ultimately, what we seek to achieve is that even when you are undertaking maintenance work, there should be a fallback position so that you continue to supply power. Thank you very much. Transformer. That are not the 66. So what the 1.5 is a Mondino, a Cosmo, the massive Namian, being in a year, then are former minister. What do we say? That is, I say, you're switching over. If you didn't, so switch it with that enough for our I am a house. You can give it to me. Let's just say, I put your wife to me. I found Canyon. You know, what you said, you're making sure, sir, and I can come. You answer. Na and kind of now saying, yeah, you're from load shed, but okay, a few children. To me, na abine schedule. But December Friday, almost schedule load 750 megawatts. You know, just in the Mufanya is so problems with those. But it's in a motor of my now you're running and the economy. A day, master mobile.